Welcome back to another video. Today we are in the open Great League as the leagues have rotated, and let's see if we can get some wins. We're going to be using the Serperior with the Clodsire and the Dewgong in the back. We see the Malamar in the front here, so we're just going to stay in. Fire off this Frenzy Plant, does some huge damage, and we're going to see if they're going to switch out or just going to stay in for now. We're going to apply the pressure. We're going to fire off this Aerial Ace. Aerial Ace does end up grabbing a shield. So indications are we should shield. They switch out into the Clodsire. We're going to match them with the Dewgong. We're going to just take the first one. Okay, ends up being the Earthquake. So we know probably they don't have Stone Edge. So we are in a better matchup. Racing to a move, they end up getting to a Sludge Bomb, and we are able to survive that. So we're going to overfarm even more. Fire off this Icy Wind. The Icy Wind does take out the Clodsire. Now we see what's in the back. Ends up being the Dunsparce. Luckily, we are able to chip away with this Draw Run. That's going to be significant because now we're coming in with our Clodsire, and we're going to have to tank at least 2 more Draw Runs. So let's see if we're going to be able to wiggle out of the situation. Second Draw Run gets used. They're trying to catch a move, but we are going to overfarm there. And we're going to come out with some good energy. Firing off the Earthquake will get some good damage or get the shield. And then our opponent does elect to use their charge room here. We do shield it up and a little bit lag, but luckily we are able to get to the Earthquake for the KO. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with the Earthquake at the end right there. All right, back again here. So we are showcasing the core of Serperior and Dewgong. That's the main core, and then we have the Clodsire just with Stone Edge as a generalist. We have a Great League here. They switch out into the Shadow Skarmory. Shadow Skarmory is going to be interesting to deal with. We're going to go into the Clodsire. It's a little bit more tankier than a Dewgong, so let's see what they end up doing here. They go for the Brave Bird, and it does not KO. That allows us to grab a shield or KO. They decided to let it go, so that was a decent switch for us. We see the Charge-a-Bug in the back. Okay, in hindsight, Clodsire would have been way better here, but we are gonna be able to debuff this Charge-a-Bug several times because we still have 2 shields. So we do grab the shield back. They are debuffed, so we're gonna let this one go. Ends up being the Discharge. We survived that. Now we're gonna fire off this Icy Wind to chip a... Oh, they actually double shield, and we're gonna save some energy, switch out into the Serperior. They're gonna counter swap into their Greninja. We chip away at it, and let's see if we can farm down, I guess. Night Slash did get used, so it is doing neutral damage. There's another one, and they do get the attack boost, but we did get the farm down. That's huge because now they're going to be relatively energy dry. We need to get to 2 moves, and there we go. We do reach the second Aerial Ace, luckily for the KO. So GG's to our opponents. Close match right there. Yeah, the Clodsire was a way better matchup against the Charge-a-Bug, but luckily the Dewgong was bulky enough to overcome that as well. All right, Terrible Lee, we're going to switch out into the Clodsire. They counter swap into their regular Feraligatr. Regular Feraligatr is going to fire off the Hydro Cannon. We can survive that easily. We're going to fire off the Earthquake here. They decided to let it go. That's fine. We're gonna let this go because we are not gonna be able to outpace them, and we get the farm down with our Serperior, so that's pretty decent. They use the double here. Double is gonna tank the Frenzy Plant. Okay, they build up a good amount of energy. Okay, there's a payback. We do survive it, and it looks like they catch a Aerial Ace. The Aerial Ace still does a huge amount of damage towards that Dragonite, and unfortunately for them, we do have the Dewgong, which is going to farm it down, and then we're just going to have so much energy for that double that we were going to be able to win that game. So nice little comeback right there. Let's see if we can continue. So we get the Feraligatr in the front shadow this time. We're going to fire off this Arrow Ace bait. Let's see if we can grab a shield. No shield. Okay, bold call. We shield. They end up going for the Hydro, so advantage goes to them right now. Shadow Driploom, kind of a tricky one to deal with. We are going to try to grab a shield back here. Okay, we do at least get the shield back in. We could have used the Dewgong as well, but we figured the Dewgong might be a better closer for us. As you can see, we are able to, potentially farm down. There goes the Icy Wind. Oh, unfortunate that we were not able to farm down before this next Icy Wind. Even though the Icy Wind is not that much damage, it still got them some chip. We're gonna use our Serperior here and fire off this 2 Frenzy Plants. I don't know if we can get to the third one, if they allow us to. Nope. They're gonna cut off our energy with the Sludge Bomb, so down goes the Serperior. Gonna fire off this Icy Wind. We do get the shield from this Clodsire. We know they're running Sludge Bomb, so even though this is going to be... Oh, unfortunately, they had a move already, and we were unable to win that game right there. They were going to be able to win the CFP tie versus our backline no matter what, so we needed to call the bait in the front so that we weren't down shields. All right, next we got the Serperior versus the Talonflame. Absolutely horrible. We're gonna go into the Clodsire. We see the Malamar. Not the worst, but not the best situation. We're still gonna have to probably let this go. All right. We at best probably we're just gonna get a shield. That's the goal here. We tank the foul play. We do get the shield at least. Unfortunately, they get that farm down, and that is really, really bad news. Because they're probably going to get to 2 foul plays. Yeah, there's the foul play, and it's going to chip away at this Malamar. We're just going to switch into the Dewgong, get a head start, because that Serperior is relatively low now. Miltank with the rollout is not what we're looking for. Looks like this team was kind of an RPS team. Maybe if we had shielded against the Malamar, maybe we would have had a better chance, but it looks like they were in control of this match here. Flame Charge does get used, and this is, I guess, okay. We can still debuff them, so there goes the Icy Wind. Looks like they are going to have to throw a move at least. But it looks like the Flame Charge is going to force us to use another Icy Wind. We take it out, but they still have the Miltank. So, yeah, unfortunately, unable to get the alignment we needed, but still a nice team. So let us know if you enjoyed the video and check out the team.